mind my do-rag, okay? So for today's video, I'm gonna close my door. For today's video, I'm gonna be doing a makeup video, something very simple because I'm going somewhere and I don't need to be that glammed, but I wanted to at least do some makeup. I'm just combing out my brows, and because I'm doing something simple, like I want my brows to pop, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is my e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush. It has the brush part and the spoolie part. So to fill in my brows, really simple. I literally start in the middle all the time, then I go towards the front, and I want to make sure that it's like a defined line because I want it to look like my brows are thick and like done. So it's like a defined line, and then I just comb it into the hair. Then I go in and then I go to the bottom part and I kind of make that arch more prominent because I don't have a lot of eyebrows. So, and then I bring it out. Guys, my eyebrow hair, I don't have a lot, but like the few that I have, they're all over the place. That's like what's bad about it, is because it's like unruly. So it's like you could have been thick and unruly, but now you're thin and like you don't want to listen. So when I do my brows, I make sure that everything is in one direction, everything is basically uniformed. And then I go into any areas that I feel needs more pomade, and then I just basically fill it in. So guys, look at the difference. Like, you tell me, snatchable, go to bed. Okay. I'm so sorry. That is really funny to me. Okay guys, so this is how my eyebrows are looking. And so I go in with concealer. You can take any concealer, just make sure it's not stark white. So if you are more chocolate tone, do not go for a really light concealer. You want a concealer that's similar to your skin tone so that when you blend it out, it's not harsh. Alright, you're gonna have to get out of my face because you're not paying rent. So the shade that I'm gonna be using is, you guys are gonna see, if you can tell, it's not that light, and if I need it to be a little bit more light, I'll mix it with a little bit of a lighter shade, but overall it matches my skin tone a little bit. And this is because when I blend it out, I don't want it to be like a stark white color. But guys, cleaning up your brows, key. Oh, and guys, I don't fully clean up the top, I just do the tail end. So guys, this is how my brow looks cleaned up. You can see a slight difference. You can tell that the tail is sharp. I don't really care about the front part, guys. This is how I focus my brows so it doesn't look so fake. Because the top part, guys, I'd rather the tail be and the front be like So guys, after I clean up my brows, I will generally go back in and just sharpen up any areas that I thought was just not cute, or I took the concealer in too much. Then I move on to the next step. I'm not going to be doing eyeshadow for this look because that's just too much. But I do want to give my eyes like a little bit of, like, look at the veins. No, we're not doing that. So I'm just going to take that same concealer palette that I've been using, go in with any shade, go over my lid, and I'm going to make sure I blend this out a lot so it's not thick, because even though we're not doing eyeshadow, we don't want it to look like we have like cakey eyelids, you know? So I'm just going to put a little bit up there so it just blurs out majority of discoloration. And then the next step would be to take any powder, and I'm taking a powder that is a little bit darker than my lids. I'm gonna take a brush. This brush came in my Naked 3 palette. It's an eyeshadow brush. So I'm just gonna go over my lids with my NYX foundation in Chestnut. And see, this gives me like it gives me kind of like a smoky bronzed eyelid look without being like too dramatic with eyeshadow. Okay, now that that's done, the other goal is to do foundation. Now the foundations I have today, they're not full coverage, so when my foundations aren't full coverage and I want it to look like skin, I would go over any discoloration or dark spots with a concealer first. And the concealer can be full coverage or anything. You're blending it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And they're already moisturized, so I'm good. If you want to put your concealer under your eyes now, then you could do that. But when I blend it out, I don't blend it out entirely. I just make sure primarily the edges are blended out. I look very weird right now, but now that that's done, I'm going to go in with foundation. This is my Mary Kay Time Wines foundation in Bronze 1. This foundation is really good. It's medium coverage. It can also be light. It could build up to kind of a full coverage, but it won't necessarily be like that full coverage look. But this foundation is really good. I love it so much. This is the foundation I use when I need like a dewy look, not too heavy. Very focused on just looking good. And I'm gonna take my Sephora 202 brush, and normally I would spray it and then blend it out, but I don't think I need to. So when I blend this out, I push it into my skin. I don't rub, because that doesn't make any sense. So I basically tap and move around in a circle. As you guys can see, I'm getting like a dewy look because this foundation is for dry skin. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna put some lip gloss on because my lips are killing me. Okay, that's better. I'm so sorry that I was killing you guys with these chapped lips. So now what I do is I go in with concealer, and I'm gonna use some of that NYX HD concealer in caramel, and it's almost done. So I'm just taking a little going under my eyes. And then I go into that e.l.f. complete coverage concealer thing, and I use the stick. It's more of a cream, and then, oh, okay. As you guys can see, these tones are not too light for me. I don't like to go in with stark white concealer unless I'm going for a dramatic look. No, seriously, I'll do it if it's dramatic, but not like for an everyday simple glam look. Same with the foundation. I don't drag, I push. And that's the key to using brushes, guys. You don't want to drag. That's how you get streaks. Especially under your eyes, you want to be careful because the skin is really sensitive. So I literally push and move while I'm pushing. Very easy to do, guys. It's not hard. Okay, so guys, even though I like a dewy look, I still set my face because I don't want it to move throughout the day. So of course, you know, my BH Cosmetics, I don't like powders. That's why I don't have like big powders. So I go into the shade that's obviously finishing with my Sephora 204 brush, and I gently and guys, you can tell that it's like matte but not cakey or matte like that. And that's the type of look I go for because I really do not want to be cakey out here. I don't want to look like fake skin. That's not cute to me. And so then I go in with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder. And then this is my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush. I really love this brush, guys. Get into it. This is more like a bronzer. In the summer, this was definitely my foundation shade. And now it's just like a bronzer on me. But I take it up into the concealer area so it doesn't look like harsh lines of demarcations. And then I take that over my chin, over my nose, and my forehead. It kind of tones down the setting powder, and then I bring it everywhere else on my face. So next, ooh, this hair is in my face. Next, I'm gonna be taking my blush, and I'm taking the NYX Ombre blush in Strictly Chic. And I'm taking just a random blush brush, and I'm gonna swirl into it, and I tap going up, because when you smile, it's like you're going up. And guys, I'm not light-handed with the blush because it does fade quickly, so I go in when I'm using blush. I mean, it's not too clown-like, but it's like after a while it's gonna fade and you're gonna be like, where's your blush, boo? So I'm gonna go in with highlighter now, and it's not liquid, so I'm gonna like kind of like jump over this blush to kind of set it more because it's gonna be dragging my skin. So this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and it's bae. So I slide onto my cheek area and then go above my eye area. And then I go on my nose. So after this step, you're basically free and done with your base because really you don't need anything else. Oh wait, pause. I forgot to contour. I mean, since I've been bronzing, I haven't really been contouring, but I normally take this shade and dab a little in the darkest shade, but primarily the second darkest shade. And then I hold my brush like this and I just swoop, swoop, swoop. So it's not too harsh. I definitely don't want a line to say that like she contoured. I want it to look as natural as possible. So guys, this is your base, and I know it looks flawless. You don't have to tell me, but I wanted my eyes to be primarily like nothing. I was gonna do lashes, but I just feel like that's a bit much now, so I'm just gonna use my Dior Show Pump and Volume mascara. So guys, I just want to focus on the top part of my eyes. I call this the Nicki Minaj eyes because if you guys pay attention to her, she mostly wears black wings and just top lashes. She rarely does anything on the bottom, and That's what I want to do today. And just to give it more of like a dramatic look, I'm gonna go in with the darker shade on a small brush, and I'm gonna go under here. So it gives it like a smoky look without extra mascara. So blending that out and just dragging it out. So if you realize it's a little bit too harsh, you can also go into the end with a brush, blend it out a little. So guys, this is basically how my eyes are looking. So for this step, I'm gonna go in with something new. It's a lip pencil. It looks just like the other one that I always use, but it's new. I got it from the beauty supply store. Just look for a shade like this, because guys, it's from LA Colors. It's a lip liner pencil, and what's the shade? Hazelnut. Okay, it's shade Hazelnut. So if you see like a LA Girl lip pencil, that's the shade. Because I have another one, but the name's rubbed off. So that's what I'm going to be using today. And guys, this works better with nothing on your lips. And then this is my Lancome Juicy Ultra Shine Lip Gloss, and this is an Electra. And I'm just gonna go over that. So guys, this is the finished look. So I did very simple makeup, and you know my hair, like new color, who is this? Yeah, I just recently made this entire wig, bleached it, colored it, toned it, everything. Constructed it like it's live. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment below, and remember to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for everyone who's been subscribing lately and commenting. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad that you guys are joining the family. I will have more videos for you guys in the future. I did take a little bit of a break because school, I'm in my 4th year of college, and it got like really hard last week, so I wasn't posting, but I'm definitely going to be posting more whenever I get the chance to. But my school does come first, so that's why I took a little bit of a break. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Bye. I just wanted to give you guys another look, another shot. Guys, like, I am living for this hair color. I'm living for this simple makeup beat. I'm even living for hazelnut right now. Oh! Guys, y'all can't tell me anything. Wait, let me... Bye, guys.